Last night I had a crazy vision, and I'm going to share it with you and what I learned from that. So I woke up in the morning and I was chanting, integrate, fade, integrate, fade. Then after that I fell back asleep and I had another vision. And in this vision I saw Archangel Michael in the sky, and he was in a liquid metal form, and then he turned into a solid human form, and then he also had turned into a clear iridescent, like Casper when he's white, and then he can be invisible, right? But you can still see him. You still see the body form. Anyways, so I was trying to hurry up and get my friends' attention, and they weren't paying attention. I couldn't believe what I was seeing, so I tried to take a photo with my cell phone and video, and he was moving around so fast. Okay, so he was shooting here, then shooting there, and then he came down, and he had landed in a pool of water. It looked like a small ice, like an ice-cold plunge pool. And he had blonde, wavy hair to his shoulders. He had black sunglasses on. And he had on his right side, on his ribs, he had a big black cross on him. And it was tattooed on the side of him. And then after that, I was like debating whether or not to take a video of him while he's sitting in there, right? And then he turned quickly into a small little figurine, like this small, really tiny, a miniature, and he's inside of a pinball machine. Now, I wrote down, as I did some research, and I wrote down some interpretations of what those all mean, so I'm going to go through that now. Also, before I get into that, I'm going to say that before I had gone to sleep, I had put some rosemary oil in my hair, and I did a spiral and a cross on my third eye, because I was getting a spiritual attack from somebody that I had to cut off. And then that's crazy how he appeared in my dream, and he had a cross on his right side, which is your masculine side. So, okay, I'm going to read from my journal entry now. So, integrate, fade. Integrate, fade. These words chanted as I woke suggest a powerful transmission or command from my subconscious or higher self. Integrate implies the merging of fragmented parts of my being, perhaps spiritual downloads, memories, identities, or even timelines. Fade could refer to the dissolving of illusions, ego constructs, or old programs that no longer serve, together saying, let the old fade and integrate the true. I remember when I woke up and I was telling my mom about this dream, right, this vision, I was thinking, man, it's like I was chanting that when I woke up, integrate, fade, like a robot, or I reprogrammed myself. So some part of me had been reprogrammed in my subconscious. So that means that you can reprogram yourself if you'd like. So I also saw the Archangel Michael, and he appeared in the sky first, right, as silver liquid, and then human solid form, then translucent like Casper or iridescent. He was moving very fast, right? And so Archangel Michael is often seen as the warrior of light, protector, cutter of energetic cords, which is also, last night I did do a cord cutting against this one individual, this energy that has been, I believe, has been attacking me. So yeah, that's just confirmation there that that worked. And the photo and video was my attempt to document him, signifying my soul's desire to remember, to bear witness, to anchor what's seen in the spirit into the physical world. Now, the pool that he was sitting in, water is the realm of emotion, intuition, and rebirth. So he was like in there chilling and relaxing in this small pool. That could show that he's at peace within my inner world now, resting in my third eye or my emotional center. And his blonde wavy hair and the cross tattoo. These details root him more humanly, reminding me that divine beings can appear in embodied form. The cross on the right side, which is the side of action and your masculine energy, may symbolize a sacred mission, and I am being asked to take on. And then the tiny figurine inside the pinball machine. And the pinball machine, symbolizes chaotic, fast, full of lights, bumpers, and sudden movement, right? So that's symbolizing the unpredictability of life, karmic cause and effect, and how energy ricochets in systems that seem beyond our control. It's a game, but one with high stakes and reactive patterns. So that suggests, Archangel Michael, as the figurine, he has entered into the game board of my mind or life, navigating the chaos with divine precision. So his protection is now within the system, subtly guiding the trajectory of my thoughts, actions, or karmic lessons, even amidst what feels like confusion of randomness. It may also symbolize the miniaturization or containment of immense divine power into a space where I can now work with it consciously. This might also suggest my subconscious gamifying the sacred, a reminder that the spiritual integration doesn't have to be solemn. There can be play even inside the holy. And I have integrated divine protection and higher sight directly into my own consciousness. So Archangel Michael, his energy has now entered me, becoming part of my inner vision system. That's where the integration fade also comes into play too. And then the fade, that is my medicine. So in the mission that they told me, it's all about dissolving illusions, ego layers, or even entities that distort perception. So frequency holder for others to remember their light and their power. And I'm supposed to be involved in helping others recover the sacred joy, curiosity, and engagement with life that trauma and rigidity strip away. And my mission here, they told me, is to see the unseen, protect the sacred, guide integration, and restore divine play in a chaotic world, which I'd say our society is pretty dismal at this point. It's just getting worse and worse, so spread more light, right? So, of course, I also looked at the Schumann resonance graph to see what was happening at that time. Yesterday we did, which was May 3rd, we had a really big blast that had came in. And then this morning I looked at the graph and I saw that there was a huge blackout, which is kind of interesting because, of course it's showing like the darkness, right? And even in the darkness, I found the light. So, if you call upon these beings and these entities, if you have the desire in your mind, in your heart, if you're needing protection, you can call upon them and they will show up. They will show up. So just believe and, just keep playing with life. Get out in nature and do things that bring joy and peace and be kind to other people. It all just takes a little bit, just a little sprinkle.